Do you have gastritis, reflux, or heartburn, and is an antacid the only thing that helps you today? I'll tell you the truth, stopping the acid is a big mistake that most people make. Today I'm going to share the truth about these kinds of problems and discomforts with you. The first thing we need to understand is that the stomach is an organ designed to be extremely acidic, with a pH between 1 and 2. And this acidity is essential for two things. First, digestion, it breaks down proteins and absorbs nutrients. Second, protection. It produces a protective mucus so that the stomach acid doesn't burn the mucous membrane. The problem of pain and gastritis appears when the stomach is not acidic enough. If, for example, the pH of the stomach rises to 3 or 4 or even 5, the protective mucus stops being produced. The acid, though weaker, begins to burn and irritate the mucosa. The traditional remedy with antacids only makes the pH rise even more. It will relieve the pain temporarily, but it won't allow the stomach to do its job. What we really need to do is help our stomach recover its natural acidic state. That's why now I want to share with you actually three natural remedies to restore acidity, to recover our acidity, and to protect the stomach. These remedies are ideal for restoring the stomach's acidity and protecting the mucosa. The first one is something I've already shared with you, and it's very well known. The glass of water with lemon is the first step to help your stomach regain its optimal acidity. How do you prepare a glass of water with the juice of half a lemon? How do you drink it? You can drink it on an empty stomach and about 20 minutes before each main meal. On an empty stomach means before breakfast. If you have lunch, it will be before lunch, about 10-20 minutes before lunch. The same applies to afternoon snacks and dinner. This strategy supports digestion and acid production. Another excellent option for the same purpose is a glass of water with apple cider vinegar. We're going to put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, preferably organic, in a glass of water. And we're going to drink this just like the glass with lemon on an empty stomach and 10 or 20 minutes before each main meal. Now I want to share with you the protective shield, the miraculous natural remedy, I would say, for protecting your mucosa and healing your stomach. It will help make your recovery faster and less painful. Because while the stomach is recovering its acidity, it needs to protect the mucosa that is already irritated. In these cases, what are the ingredients of this natural remedy? The pulp of our beloved aloe can be aloe vera or aloe saponaria. We are going to put a stalk or a leaf of aloe in water for at least 20 minutes. Or if not, leave it overnight. We remove all the little thorns, cut it in half, and then we're going to fillet it, the small amount of meat inside. Or also, if we take it out with a fork, it turns into a kind of gel. But that little bit of meat, we can even cut it into small cubes. And that's what we're going to be eating. When we let it rest in the water, what we're doing is letting the aloe drain out. That's right, we have to make sure it's clean so it's not too bitter and so it doesn't have a laxative effect. It's not harmful, but ideally it shouldn't be so bitter, so that it serves its purpose in this case. And we're going to eat a small piece, like a little square of that. We're also going to eat it, for example, on an empty stomach before drinking the glass of water with lemon. Aloe, which in many places is also called sabila, will create a protective layer over the mucosa, reducing inflammation and allowing it to heal while it regains its acidity. So, that little square, which will be about this size, that's how we're going to eat it on an empty stomach and before each meal. I recommend eating the aloe and then drinking water with lemon or water with apple cider vinegar. And the aloe. So are you going to take it? Are you going to eat or drink it up to 3 times a day? If you think it's too unpleasant to eat, what you can do is mix it with water and lemon like a gel, and it becomes a juice. Honestly, I love it. It tastes great. That's one way. Or you can also mix it with a little water and drink it. You can make a gel and mix it with a little water and drink it. Find the way that tastes best for you, the one you like the most. Personally, I love aloe. In fact, I put it in salads, so it's a flavor I really like. But I know that not many people like it. Those are some options I can share with you. Now, the complete plan to heal your stomach, this is a process that requires patience and consistency. Fundamental A, start leaving antacids behind and begin to acidify your stomach. It's normal to feel pain or heartburn at the beginning of the treatment because your stomach will start to readjust to a more acidic pH. And it still doesn't produce enough mucus to protect the lining. Remember that in cases of gastritis or heartburn, what gets lost is that lining. That mucus disappears as we lose the acidity in the stomach. That's why when you add that acid and don't have enough mucus, like in a healthy stomach, it usually burns more. That pain or burning is a sign that the process is working. So shouldn't we stop this treatment if the burning or pain is very uncomfortable? In that case, yes. We take a dose of our antacid and keep trying. We keep giving acid to our stomach to restore its natural acidity. That's why it's recommended to take omeprazole, ranitidine or antacids. Only when you have a lot of discomfort, a lot of pain, and not on a schedule as is usually advised. And we are going to observe the time that passes between each dose we take. The goal is for the periods when we don't take it to gradually get longer and longer. You will see that as you start to regain your stomach's natural acidity by drinking lemon juice with water or apple cider vinegar with water. Those periods will keep getting longer and longer and will need these medications less and less. And you might even go days or weeks without needing it. And there may come a point when suddenly we eat pizza or suddenly we eat some food that is a trigger for us, where it hurts or burns and we have to resort to putting on a little patch. Which is better, taking an antacid or omeprazole? We're not going to quit it all at once. We're going to stop as our body tells us we need to stop. Because we're getting our acidity back, because we no longer feel pain, that's the sign that we no longer feel pain. We stop feeling that intense irritation in our stomach. It will recover little by little. What we need to achieve is consistency. Don't stop drinking lemon water or vinegar water so we can restore that natural acidity and prevent our stomach from becoming alkaline again. For example, drinking lemon water is essential. Before eating pizza, before eating fried foods, before eating baked goods, before eating peanuts, before drinking wine, alcohol, beer, or whatever it may be. In these cases, it's best to drink a small glass of lemon water. With consistency, you'll see that those episodes of pain will become more and more isolated until they disappear completely. And that will be the moment when your stomach regains its natural acidity. And of course, you come out cured. It's important for you to know that if you have an active gastric ulcer, this treatment is not for you. You should consult a doctor so that ulcer can heal. And then yes, you can start acidifying your stomach, which is actually very good for ulcers, beyond your current medical treatment. I mean, it's a compliment, but it can help you heal faster. It's about eating aloe. Aloe will help with healing with anything related to stomach irritation. And we can simply eat it in a salad like any other food or just as another ingredient. I truly hope this information is very helpful to you. To heal your stomach health, to cure that gastritis and all those discomforts, because the truth is the treatment is very simple and it's curable. That's what's wonderful. Can we recover the health of our stomach? And please keep in mind, especially in these kinds of cases, avoid flour, processed foods, fried foods, and alcohol. It's essential. To give your stomach a break so it can heal faster, that would be ideal. I'd like you to tell me in the comments if you're willing to try this treatment with water and lemon or with water and vinegar and aloe. What did you think? Did you already know about it? Have you already tried it? And if you did you get better? Please share it so others are encouraged to try it. And if you like this natural remedy I shared with you, just eating aloe, I invite you to watch my full video about how aloe can cure various diseases like diabetes, cholesterol, wounds, and burns. The power of aloe is impressive. I'm leaving the link here so you can click and go watch this video that I shared with you a while ago. And of course, I invite you to my channel to share this video with those people you feel it could really help. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If this video helped you, and of course leave a comment, I send you a big kiss, a warm hug, and see you next time. Bye!